New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
One power, invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. One power, indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth. As simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, angels' wings or heaven's door. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the love in you and me. One power, one power.
Good morning and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Midtown on June 30th, 2024. Such is the nature of life, that all it asks and all it wants is the opportunity to appear. And you are that opportunity, and so am I, and so it is. Whoever you are, whatever brought you here today, please know that you are welcome. We know who you are. You are an individual expression of the divine life in which we all live. You are life's opportunity to be someone unique and wonderful. Whatever your ethnic background, religious affiliation, however you know yourself, however you describe yourself, your pronouns, your gender identities, we are glad you are joining us here today. You are welcome to be a part of this community in whatever way serves you. We are a strong, open, globally connected community centered in the clarity of principle through the teaching, service, and practice that create a safe and respectful environment that supports healthy spiritual growth. And now, for a better understanding of who we are and what we teach, listen to our Declaration of Principles. It's written by our founder, Ernest Holmes.
I believe
in one God,
one absolute power and first cause to all things.
I believe that this power is perfect love
and creates out of a desire to express love.
I believe all thought is creative, and how I choose to think creates my personal experience.
I believe in the unity of all life
and the immortality of the individual soul,
forever unfolding.
I believe
in the eternal goodness,
the eternal goodness of God,
the eternal loving kindness,
and the eternal givingness of God to all.
And so it is.
And so it is.
And so it is.
So a practitioner is someone who has demonstrated the ability to use spiritual practice and spiritual laws to bring about great changes in their lives. They have demonstrated that they know how to bring these changes about in others when asked. Licensed by Centers for Spiritual Living, they are available to you to provide spiritual guidance and support you in those areas where you're looking for assistance. You may contact them through our website, cslmidtown.org. Today, we have one of our wonderful practitioners to share with us good ideas and an affirmative prayer called a spiritual mind treatment. Welcome, Norma Roberts, this morning.
Thank you so much, Vance, and thank all of you for being here this morning. Happy Sunday to you. I want you to know that my talk today is entitled, Who Do You Think You Are? Who do you think you are? Each of us at some time or some point of our life have either heard these words spoken or asked that same question of someone else. It's usually when one party has infringed on the rights of another party, indicating someone has moved out of an acceptable position, challenging the existing dictates with the rejection of authority. They think, well, who do you think you are to say something or do something like this? Who do you think you are? In remembering the honored life of Dr. Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement, we found that question asked more and more by people who refused to see others as human beings. We saw the use of dogs, water hose from fire hydrants, and bully clubs, all used on blacks in an attempt to deny them their freedom and their basic rights. It was not until after a tragic accident that the men of Memphis made a self-discovery and were able to rise higher and respond to this question with the declaration that I am a man. In the Science of Mind textbook, Ernest Holmes states, science knows nothing of opinion, but recognizes a government of law whose principles are universal. The divine plan is one of freedom. Bondage is not God ordained. Freedom is the birthright of every living soul. The truth points to freedom under the law. Therefore, the inherent nature of man is forever seeking to express itself in terms of freedom. We will do well to listen to this inner voice, for it tells us of a life wonderful in its scope, of a love beyond our fondest dreams, of a freedom which the soul craves. This freedom can only be found when we find our turning point in making our own self-discovery to decide who we are. We were reading in discussion today, in our discussion group today, that we should ask ourselves, who am I? We need to define for ourselves who we truly are. It's usually with great pain, insurmountable pressure, and personal conflict when we find the need to turn within and develop emotional strength. But our purpose here today is to remind ourselves who we really are. We are here to discover that indwelling consciousness, that infinite mind that is God, to discover that indwelling presence in our midst to make our own self-discovery and our own declaration of a perfect life. Martha Smart says, you are the very life of God in expression. You are one with eternal, unending life. You were created perfect. You are meant for perfection. You are a living miracle. In your Christ self, you are triumphant, victorious, and free. You rise up out of any limitation. You're not downward in any circumstance. You are not defeated by setbacks or failures. The pain and rejection in your past have brought you to this instant of self-knowing and lead you to your greater good. There's a light at the end of the tunnel of any circumstance. The Christ in you finds a way out of no way. Now let's take a moment and settle in and create this reality and knowing these truths in treatment. Close your eyes if you like and take in as much as you desire as I speak in the first person. Just take a deep breath and settle in. And know that I know and I know that I know that God is all there is. It is the very essence of everything seen and unseen. Created me out of itself to express that it is. I understand that each of us have been put here for a purpose. We each have a unique destiny. And that destiny unfolds with light and clarity when we are still enough to hear the whispers of our truest desires. When we allow that deep, quiet energy to rise up within, it will begin to shape our intention, shape our thoughts, and especially our action. I now have a clear knowledge of who I am and what my purpose on this planet is. My sole purpose is to express God, to grow, expand, and create as divine consciousness in action. In consciousness, I unify with the truth and see myself as God sees me. I am right now whole, perfect, and complete. My mind is free and clear from anything that would seem to contradict ultimate truth. Because my nature is one with divine nature, I'm free from any confusion, doubt, or fear. I declare in mind that my history does not define my destiny. I know, accept, and believe that God loves me. Because God loves me and is always with me, any and all ideas of any nature that tend to obstruct my good, my perfect demonstration, is right now uprooted, totally eliminated, permanently eradicated from consciousness and removed to the nothingness from which it came. I now give thanks for the greater degree of clarity in all of my thinking. And I accept an even greater capacity to see and know truth directly and instantaneously. All that I now perceive is God in action. I know that all is well. I now release this word into the law of mind that cannot return to me void. As I relax, I let go, I let God, as together we say, and so it is. And now we move into a moment of reflection music.
Appreciate this moment here and now. Celebrate, appreciate, come on and sing it loud. Celebrate. appreciate what is and what can be. Celebrate, appreciate, let yourself be free. Come on, shine your light, shine it brighter. Celebrate, appreciate, hey, get up right now and shine it bolder. Celebrate, appreciate, give it all we got, all together now. Shine your light for the world to see. Shine on, baby, shine on. Oh, celebrate, appreciate all the party people in the house. Celebrate, appreciate, spreading good vibes all around. Celebrate, appreciate, satisfaction is the key. Celebrate, appreciate, set your spirit free. Come on, shine your light, shine it brighter. Celebrate, appreciate, hey, get up right now and shine it bolder. Celebrate, appreciate, give it all we got, all together now. Shine your light for the world to see. Shine on, baby, shine on. Celebrate, appreciate, shine on and on and on and on. Shine on and on and on and on. My heart's on fire for love. My heart's on fire for peace. My heart's on fire for everyone. Reach out, move like this. My heart's on fire for joy. My heart's on fire for riches. My heart's on fire for everything. Brought up so bright with spirit. My heart's on fire for love. My heart's on fire for peace. My heart's on fire for everyone. Reach out and move like this. My heart's on fire for joy. My heart's on fire for riches. My heart's on fire for everything. Brought up so bright with spirit. Come on, shine your light, shine it brighter. Come on, celebrate, appreciate, hey, get up right now and shine it bolder. Celebrate, appreciate, give it all we got, all together now. Come on and shine your light for the world to see. Shine your light for the world to see. Shine our light for the world to see. Shine on.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to introduce our speaker this morning. Reverend Shakira Taylor is a Universal Foundation for Better Living licensed minister, serving the Universal Truth Center for Better Living Spiritual Center in Miami Gardens, Florida. She also currently serves as the platform lead chair and prayer chaplain for over 10 years. Reverend Shakira is an international transformation teacher, coach, and author. Graduate of the Florida International University with a bachelor's in international business and marketing. She earned her master's degree in business administration from Nova Southeastern University. Reverend Shakira holds a master's certificate in metaphysical studies from the Johnny Coleman Theological Seminary, where she currently teaches adults practical tools in creating better living. In addition, Reverend Shakira is a distinguished Toastmaster, which is the highest educational leadership level awarded by Toastmasters. She's an award-winning district director from District 47, a region spanning Southeast Florida and the Bahamas. And so she's married to deep transformation coach and senior minister of the Universal Truth Center for Better Living, the Reverend Charles M. Taylor. Here is Reverend Shakira. Thank you.
Wonderful. Good morning. Good morning, CSL Midtown family and friends. Thank you so much to Vance, to Diego. Thank you, Norma, for such a beautiful, beautiful spiritual mind treatment. Thank you for having me. It is my delight to be here this morning with you. And of course, I want to acknowledge Universal Truth Center for allowing me the opportunity to be here today. It's a huge day, but I know they're supporting me being here. And for everyone who's going to be watching this after, thank you to my family. I pray and know that our time together this morning will inspire action for better living. And as Norma was delivering that treatment, I said, and it was an affirmation, it's only one mind, only one mind. While reflecting on CSL's theme of holy boldness, and my topic this morning, you expressed, intuition would have me revisit Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities, chapter 1, and the first chapter. Certainly, I would say it's intuition because my normal mind would not go there, and I probably have not been there since high school. So I decided to pull up the chapter on Google, and this is what it reads. It has been the best of times. It has been the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light. It was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope. It was the winter of despair. We had everything before us. We had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven. We were all going direct the other way. How does this relate to holy boldness? You might be thinking. In today's world, it is more important than ever that we get clear in words and action and practice about who we are. Not just clear about who we are, but commit to spiritual practices that leaves us surrendered to expressing who we are. When we spend our time consistently gaining insights on our deeper inner presence of uniqueness, we become more empowered to navigate the ups and downs of the world images. We eliminate old beliefs and behaviors that support differentness, and we embrace ourselves and others as unique expression of the infinite. Charles Dickens is not the only person to have said, it is the best of times, it is the worst of times. I know that right here this morning, there would be somebody who would agree with Dickens. The best and worst is constantly being played out on the world stage. It is all about perceptions, right? It is about those foundational beliefs and values we hold that shape how we look at the glass. Is it half full? Is it half empty? Would you agree with me that we're living in an age of wisdom, an age of access, an age of connection, and yet separation and otherness? There have been moments when we listen to the news or the clickbaits and we shudder in disbelief on the foolishness, the level of ignorance, the level of otherness that is perpetuated. Here's the reminder. In this season of great light, as Dickens called it, our work and persistence in holding to the truth that God, the one power, one presence, which is infinite in expression in us, through us, as us, is crucial. Leaning fully into our divine connection creates far greater outcomes for us than leaning into social media. Charles Dickens said, we have everything before us. We have nothing before us. We're all going direct to heaven. We were all going direct the other way. In other words, to conform to the world is to go in the other direction, while to go direct to heaven, which is the realm of divine mind or a state of consciousness that is in harmony with the thoughts of God, is to experience the nothingness and the everythingness that is before us. It is all before us because we all get to express it out in our life, world, and affairs. And our topic this morning, you expressed. You represents an acronym for your own uniqueness. the more we give our unique expression permission to flow out into the world, the more radiant and abundant our life will become. Our radiance and abundance must demonstrate, as in our uniqueness is the gifts, the talents, and the love that will bless the world and our lives richly. In our uniqueness is a divine expression that makes this world special and beautiful. There is a contribution that only you can make. The contribution is tailored, designed for you to come through you as you. To live out our unique expression is to live out a healthy, happy, and prosperous life. A state where we were created to live in as humans created in the image and likeness of God. Now, dropping into that is using spiritual principles daily and consistently and living from our uniqueness declares we are one with God, or Creator, and one with all people. The ultimate reminder is, however or whoever you were created to be, you are a perfect expression of your soul. Right here, right now, it is so. You are a perfect expression of your soul. I'd like to share a little bit on what you expressed look like in practical terms. And the first one is the power of your words. The power of your words. Practicing right thinking, right feelings, right words, right actions, and right reactions will support you in demonstrating the life you dream of living. Consistently remind yourself that spoken words play a role in how your life is showing up. Spoken words includes comments that we post and we share on social media and we engage in, plays a role in how your life is showing up. Whether you're dwelling in heaven, the realm of divine mind, or not, it is all being reflected in your life. To dwell in heaven requires that we guard our attention, that we choose words and thoughts and emotions that supports what we want to see and experience in the world and in our lives. Every time we say, I am, we strengthen our awareness of the truth of our being. We acknowledge the presence within. I am God's life, love, wisdom, and strength expressing uniquely as me. When we pay attention to our thoughts and words, how we use our I am, we recognize and release that divine power, the power to be and express our own unique expression. Be very mindful of how we project and label others and how we label ourselves. Regardless of our circumstances, or especially because of our circumstances and our situations here on planet Earth, growing in awareness of our true identity is the real job. Yes, there are roles that we play in our lives. Daughter, mother, father, wife, etc. Some of these roles, we play them so well that we use them to conceal our own unique expression erroneously. But each moment, my friends, each moment, each day is another opportunity to show up fully as an individualized, unique expression of God. And to recognize that this is the truth. This is the truth of each and every one of us. The power of our words. Number 2, give up wearing other people's opinions of you. You are here to express your magnificence. Sometimes it might not look or feel that way, but when we accept who, whose, and what we are, When we practice connecting daily to the sacred knowingness that is within each and every one of us, we can boldly move through the seemingly impossible things and give birth to our magnificence. There is an infinite beingness that can manifest in whatever form we need it to be in each moment within us. Let me repeat that. There is an infinite beingness that can manifest in whatever form we need it to be in each moment within us. Wearing other people's opinion or the world's definition of you will not give you access to this infinite beingness. Following the maddening crowd or trying to conform to what is popular or acceptable at the detriment of stifling your own unique expression will not bring you the happiness, health, or prosperity. Well, maybe temporarily. Your commitment to your practices, your connection to spiritual communities such as CSL Midtown, your building community with like-minded individuals who support and encourage your expression is the way. So I want to reflect on the story of Saul and David real quick in 1 Samuel 17:32 through 40. And at the time, David was going up against the Philistine, Goliath. And we're going to go through this real quick. David said to Saul, "Let no one lose heart on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him." And Saul replied, "You are not able to go out against the Philistine and fight him. You're only a young man, and he has been a warrior from his youth." But David said to Saul, "Your servant has been keeping his father's sheep. When a lion or a bear came and carried off a sheep from the flock, I went after it, struck it, rescued the sheep from its mouth. When it turned on me, I seized it by its hair, struck it, and killed it. Your servant has killed both the lion and the bear. This uncircumcised Philistine will be like none of them, because he has defied the armies of the living God. The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of the Philistine." And Saul said to David, "Go, and the Lord be with you." Then Saul dressed David in his own tunic. He put on a coat of armor on him and a bronze helmet on his head. David fastened his sword over the tunic and tried walking around because he was not used to them. "I cannot go in these," he said to Saul, "because I'm not used to them." So he took them off. Then he took up his staff in his hand. He chose 5 smooth stones from the stream, put them in the pouch on his shepherd's bag, and with his sling in his hand, approached the Philistine. Here are 2 lessons from David's story. We cannot wear another's armor to be, do, or have what is ours to do, be, and have in the world. We must have the courage to be you, to do you, for you, to be bold. There is a place that you are here to fill that no one else can fill. Something you are to do which no one else can do, even if it looks like you have only 2 pebbles and a sling. Remember, you are a perfect expression of your soul, fully equipped. There is a healing, a blessing, an assignment that you will have to say yes to in your life. No one can do it for you. The world will always try to make you into something else. It's the nature of it. But expressing your own uniqueness, be up to that job. Express your own uniqueness and give other people permission to do the same freely and lovingly, no matter what. Goliath represents dominating ideas of error, the root of which we can uproot by expressing our uniqueness. David did not trust Saul's armor. His power was gained by trusting in divine intelligence. He had grown through some situations out in the fields, taking care of the sheep. He had some battles that he had won. This is no different from us, you and I. We've overcome some erroneous thoughts and thinking and lack and limitations. We've overcome some challenges, be it health or loss in whatever way, the broken relationships, the feelings of unworthiness, the self-doubt, whatever it is in our humanity, we've overcome that. We're still here. We're still here doing the spiritual work, trusting in the divine intelligence in us all that has brought us through it all. We have within all we need to complete the task ahead of us. Always. How do we gain access to that consistently? So we've covered the power of our words. We've covered giving up, wearing other people's opinion. And my final thought this morning is, we are all in the express business. We are all in the express business. Our primary job is to express the potential within us. We're here on planet Earth to bring forth the Christ presence, the perfect idea of God that is in all humans. And when we understand this primary job, when we love and appreciate the beauty and the uniqueness within ourselves, we can appreciate the uniqueness of others without judgment and bias. My friends, the reminder is that we must always own that uniqueness within us first. Because sometimes we get caught up in the projections and looking out on the world, but we've got to own who we truly are. That way we can reflect it out into the world. Healing judgment, healing the bias, releasing all of that with divine love. What a beautiful song played this morning. My heart is on fire for love. I love that. Healing the judgment, healing the bias, healing all of that, just unfolding it in divine love is the transformative work that we are here to do and to be up to. And being in community, being in relationships, being in connection with like-minded that support us in standing boldly in our uniqueness. That is the key. That is what we're here to do. My heart is on fire for love. Thank you so much for playing that song. It's my first time hearing it, but man, am I loving it and feeling the vibration of it. My heart is on fire for love. And so this week, I hope you will affirm with me daily, I am a unique expression of divine love, and so is everyone else. I am a unique expression of divine love, and so is everyone else. Use this affirmation as you walk through the week, walk through the months ahead. Be about the love. Know that I love you. I thank you, CSL Midtown, for having me today. Peace and blessings to you all. And I look forward to being back. Peace and blessings.
Thank you, Reverend Shakira, for an awesome talk this morning. We appreciate you so much. All right. So now it's time for our prosperity. So we thank you for being here, for contributing. We give us an opportunity. You can donate online at cslmidtown.org/donate. You can scan the QR code on the screen, which will take you right to the donation site. You can set up a ongoing donation or just do a one-time donation, whatever works for you. And if you will, now say with me our affirmation of prosperity. I live in a universe of abundance. As I freely and joyfully give, I join in the divine flow. And all that I share with life returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is. And now I'll turn it over to Lee Huffman for some announcements. Thanks.
Thank you, Vance. Thank you, Reverend Taylor. Such an amazing talk today. It's a pleasure to meet you online and to hear you speak to us for the first time. And thank you, Norma, for your thoughts this morning. You always bring more than just a spiritual mind treatment, but there's not just a spiritual mind treatment. What you bring to us is very special in their treatments, their thoughts. So thank you both. And thank you. It's been great working with you. For those of you who would like to talk more with Reverend Shakira and others in the community, you can join us on Zoom after these brief announcements. I'll tell you how to connect at the end. That way you'll listen to the announcements. But as you know, we're going through an amazing transition at the Center for Spiritual Living Midtown. We have had some fantastic discussions on the topic of Holy Boldness this month. The transition team continues to work on your behalf to bring great speakers. So we still have openings for people on the creation team. And so the members are currently located in Atlanta. So we'd like to get some of you out in the
So, as Lee was saying, people outside of Atlanta, we'd love to have you join us on the co-creation team. There's an opportunity for us to help everyone, to help the Center for Spiritual Living Midtown grow, expand, and go into that consciousness of who we're expanding into. So, if you would, yeah, you can email president@cslmidtown.org, and we will respond to that and appreciate all of your support with that. So now we have our opportunity to do our affirmation of life. I leave this place now knowing something better than I knew before. I go forth into the world with a heart full of love and a mind full of good sense. I look at the world in a greater way, knowing that I have within me everything I need to create the life I desire. I give thanks for this understanding, and I am grateful for the spirit of life that lives through me, and so it is. And you can join us over on Zoom. You can get to the Zoom by going to cslmidtown.org and scrolling to the bottom, click on the Zoom link, grab the code to enter the meeting, and we'll have an online live discussion with Reverend Shakira Taylor then. So welcome to that. Thanks, everyone, and have an awesome week.
There is a power for good in the universe greater than you are, and you can use it.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all that I have. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all that I have. Hey! Oh yeah. Grateful. I just say I am so grateful every day for all I have. Every day. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all I have. Every day I say it. Grateful. How I'm grateful. Every day. Oh yeah. I am so grateful. Oh yeah. I'm so grateful. 'Cause I accept and I receive. I am so grateful. Oh yes, I am. I am so grateful. Hey, grateful. I just